Hey guys and gals, Malkuth 1974 back at you another episode of Satisfactory. Today we're going to do what I told you we're going to do. We are going to start automating our uh, steel production for motors and stuff like that. And we're also going to look a little bit at overclocking because I do have an idea. So my first time yet, I have actually built the factory shell first. Usually I build the foundation and then I build all the stuff on top of it, and then I don't have room to put the walls around. So this time I actually built uh, everything out. I made a mistake last episode. I actually will need copper. I did actually get the alternate recipe for what was it? What was it we were looking for? But anyways, it was wrong. It wasn't the alternate recipe for why can I think the wires? It was something else, and it would make more sense if I got to that. But we do have some copper over here, and I'll show you guys where it is. We'll kind of come up this way. Again, we're at the secondary base. The main base is that way, as you can see. The main space elevator there over there. This is our power plant and everything that comes into the power plant. Let me see. So right down this way, if we look straight down, there's some copper. So luckily for us, it's actually right next to us. I'm just going to have to bring it up over here somehow. I'm going to need coal. I'm going to need a thing of coal. I'm going to need an iron resource, and I'm just going to grab one of the extra iron resources that I have over here. Again, they're all impure, so they're not great, but they're going to work for what I need them for. I'm not going to use any of this stuff. This is all my hand building stuff for like building buildings and stuff. So we're not going to use that. We're going to make an actual secondary iron ore. This is going to hurt. Yep. I'll probably make it right here, get rid of this thing, and we'll bring it in. I'll do some fancy dancy stuff over here. I'll probably have, I might do the conversion out here for I don't have to take up valuable factory space with that conversion to steel. And then in here, I'm going to actually have all of my, this is where I'm going to actually put production for that. So let's look at the production one more last time before I get going on that. So we're making motors, which we're going to need 2 stators and 2 rotors. So the rotors I'm actually going to pull from my other factory over here, the rotor factory. My storage is filled, and so I'm gonna kind of have a secondary conveyor system coming off from there, coming all the way down here, and that should give us enough. It's 10 rotors per minute, and that just happens to be what that is producing, 10 rotors per minute, because I have two factories basically making all those rotors. So those are going to come, I believe, in this way, and I'm going to have, I'll show you guys later, I'm going to have some backup storage here, and then I'm going to have the stator, which is just another one of these here, and that's going to have a backup storage for it. And then I'm gonna go kind of minimal on this because I want to try out overclocking, and I'm gonna build the constructors over here that are gonna make my steel pipes and my, what's the other thing it needs? I'll need, let me figure this out for the stator. Oh, and the wire. And if you look at when we build it, the stator actually requires 1.5 constructors of each materials that I just listed to actually get 100%. And I'm going to try doing some overclocking and see what we can do with that. So for right now, I'm just going to go and work on this, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I am back. So I got everything together. So again, this is where we're actually making the motors. Everything is coming in. This is my storage. I do want storage for stators, so I'm actually, when my storage system over there gets backed up with motors, we will have problems. I actually haven't, did I not hook those in? I've been doing a few things here and there. Let's let's go take a look at what's going on over here. So we can actually look out here too. So everything's coming in. I got my ore processor over there that's coming up through here. It's being split. it's not actually being split, it's being merged with another ore to make it actually make this at 100%. It's not actually showing 100% because we'll talk about that in a minute. But so yeah, this is where everything's coming in. So let me climb up this way. Let me see what's going on over here. Why are you not going all the way in? Oh, because I didn't finish you off. Oh, that's right, because I had to actually go and get some resources. So we're going to put that here, that there, and we'll finish this off. And there, that's where all our motors are going into. There they go. Now we should be able to come down this way. Let's see if I can do this without falling off. There we go. Now, so yeah, again, this is where my steel is being made for this process. It's being made in here. It actually is, you know, it has enough stuff. It will be 100% after we do our overclocking. Actually, it might not. It might. No, it will. It will be pretty damn close. I'm more concerned with having that at 100% and the stator at 100% than any of this stuff. So everything coming in. Obviously, we're only making 15 per minute for copper and 15 minute for the steel ingots. We need 18 per minute and 60 per minute of wire. I just made this all wrong. I do this all the time. We're making 45 per minute, so we're actually 55 off on that. And doing 15 per minute, like I said, for the steel pipe, and we are 3 off on that. And then we come down this way. We got the storage here that's not actually getting backed up yet because we haven't been running long enough. And our stators are coming in here. I'm only at 53% efficiency because of the fact that those aren't producing what it needs. And like I said, I do have my rotors coming in from my other factory base down that way. So that's keeping up with that. At least it should be. So overclocking, I got 8 of these power shards. If you guys don't know how to do the power shards, you get them from those glowworm things, and there's like 3 different kinds. But so we need the stators to be at 10. Right now we're only at 6. So if we look at this, we're at 5 per minute. We need 10 stators per minute and 10 rotors per minute. The rotors are fine. We are definitely getting 10 per minute for that. So on this, for overclocking, I need to take one of these and stick it into the first slot. And then I'm going to bring it all the way up to see what it will produce. You have to wait for the cycle to finish. So that's only 9 per minute. That means I'll need a second shard, and I'll need to go up maybe a little bit here. That's 9.6, so a little bit more. That might be too much. Oh, no, that's good. 10.02. So what happened here is that our power obviously went up. I forgot what it was at. We can do this again. So the power was at 15, and then we went up with this. And now we're at 9.84. 10.8. I don't like 10.8. Let's see what we got here. Alright, looks like we're stuck with 10.8. It's really hard to control this. I wish it was more of a, I can type in a number that I wanted. Maybe you can you? Can you do the... No. So yeah, so it's 10 per 8 that we're going to actually produce, which should be a little bit over, but that's fine. So that means that we need to produce 100.8 wire and 30.24 steel pipes. So we're obviously not anywhere close to that, so now I got to use some more shards, and we'll go to 100% and see what this produces. We're only at 66, so now I got to go again. And we'll go all the way to the top. Now we're at 90, which still isn't enough, so we'll do one more overclock, and then we'll kind of move our way up. That's 99, 99.4, 99, 101.25. I think that's too much, which we need 108. Maybe I can go down one more to save us a little bit. 100.35. I think that's the closest I'm going to get. So now we're set on that. That brought our power consumption up to 14.4, and I believe that's more like 5 when it runs. We'll find out right here. Yeah, it's 4. So I mean, it does bring your power consumption up. And then right here, we need 30.24 steel pipes. So we'll bring this up once. We're at 15. So now, oh, I didn't actually overclock it. There we go. So now we're at 22.5, and we need 30.24. So that means we have to overclock this a second time. Bring it up halfway. We're at 25. We might actually go up to 100 on this. Let's see. 30. So that's 30. That's 30.24. Do I want to waste another overclocker on it to get for that point? I don't think we do, because this is actually producing a little bit too much. And right now, it is about getting what we need. It'll be at like 99% once this thing takes off. So now I'm getting all the steel pipes that I actually need, and I'm getting all the wire that I need, except that 0.24 from this. But I believe we'll be all set. And oh, production wise, that's why the lines, what are they consuming? So copper ingots, I'm actually over consuming. Unfortunately, I'm at 33.45, so we still won't hit 100% once this backed up line runs out. And it's probably the same deal on here. No, it's 30 per minute. That's what we're getting for steel, I do believe. Let's check out what that produces. If that's exactly on spot, we'll be all right. I could fix the copper by overclocking the copper, but I don't think it's worth it. So this is so we're using exactly all of the steel we have coming out of there. It'd be like running 2 of those, 2 each of these. So is this better than making, say, 2 wires and 2 of these, and then downgrading, not downgrade, but underclocking the other ones? It's a space thing, you know. So do I really want to save this? Do I want to save space and use more power? It seems to be the trade-off with this, which now I'm at 264. And again, most of my factory is not running, so well, actually a good half of it is not running because of the whole everything's overstock thing. Obviously, we've got the rotors running. The frames aren't running right now because they're overstocked. So, I mean, power-wise, we're still doing fine for right now. So, I mean, it comes down to, I mean, basically what you want to do. Do you want to save room? And that's what it comes down to. So now this should be fine. We should be getting 5 per minute. It still says we're only at 76%, but I don't think I've caught up yet. We shouldn't run out. Let's see. It's going up. It's up to 80. It's definitely keeping up because we can just tell right here. Obviously, I have enough rotors. And yeah, so that'll definitely keep up. There's always 2 in there. And the bar is kind of going ahead. So we are actually making 5 per minute. We might be around 90, 95%, 94% once this thing catches up. We'll come back to it in a second. So that is done. And the overclocking is done. The next episode, we're going to work on a few more things. I want to get these made, these alternate encased industrial beams. I did get the alternate one. I think that's the one I did last episode where I chose this, or was it something else? No. So I've actually found three wrecks, and I got this one from it. I got the one last episode you saw, and I got an iron pipe one, I believe, that I was looking for that I confused with the copper wire. But yeah, so there we go. It's all good. We are having almost 100% efficiency at this. We're up to 91%. We'll see if it goes up again. We're at 96%. We'll see if it goes up one more time. I don't think it's going to go up much more than that. It should go up to 100 if you think about it, because I'm not going to run out. So there's your 4. But it knows, it's smart enough to know that it's quite not enough, I think. Nope, there it is, 100%. All right. So I did 100% with only 1, 2, 3, 4 machines and overclocking. So if you guys want to get into overclocking and save some space, that's how you would do it. So until next time, guys, this is Malkuth 1974. We'll see you later. Malkuth out of here.